Hey guys, it's Diane Mary, and I'm gonna do a makeup demo using Old Doll 10 Beauty. You know they are one of my favorite brands. They release some new amazing stuff, so I figured let me show you how they apply, and why not? I haven't really done a makeup demo video in a while. So if you've never watched me before, hi. If you have watched me before, hi, and thank you. If you want to go ahead, hit subscribe. If you do like me, hit that bell near the subscribe button because YouTube messed up the algorithm and most of my subscribers don't even see that I upload anymore, which is really sad. So thank you for watching, and if you do not know, I don't really edit my videos. It's just real, do it in one take. It is what it is. So it's a little longer, it's a little raw, but that's just my style. Something else about my makeup videos, if you don't know, I don't feel comfortable doing inner rim liner and mascara in front of the camera, so that's already done. And in the interest of saving a little time, I went ahead and did one eye already, and I'll do the other eye to show you. So what is on my face already is, let me show you some eye stuff. The only Doll 10 product that I did not use is a lash primer by Grande. It's called Grande Primer. I use this under every single mascara just because it really helps to thicken up my lashes and it has nice ingredients to grow them. On top of that, the mascara, I have the Doll 10 Illegal Eyes Mascara, which is one of my top 10, no, top 5. You know, this is probably one of my top 2 favorite mascaras of all time. It is so good. My lashes, you could check my blog if you want to see before and after, are so short and so blonde and invisible, and this lengthens them. It has the blackest of pigments. It doesn't bother my sensitive eyeballs. I don't have contacts, but I have light eyes, so that really makes my eyes really sensitive. Wears all day, doesn't smudge, doesn't flake. Really like the spoolie. It helps to get into all the corners and the lower lash line as well, and it stays all day even in this humid weather. It's like 95 degrees and humid outside. It's not going to budge. That is the mascara I have on. On my inner waterlines, I have 2 of the Doll 10 HydraLux liners. I love these. These are my all-time favorite liners. For my waterline, I have the shade Noir, which is a black, on my upper waterline. And this is just a solid black. It goes on like butter, and once it's on, it's not going away. It is cry-proof, it is sweat-proof, it is tear-proof. And on the bottom waterlines, I have a shade called Brighten Up, which is amazing. It just helps any redness you might have on your lower waterlines due to allergies. Like me, my eyes are constantly red from my allergies. It just brightens it up. You could also use it all over the lid if you want. It's close to skin tone color, so hopefully that shows up. That is on my bottom waterline, and we're gonna go in. I'm gonna show you what is on this side. Gonna do that on here, get into all the face stuff. Nothing is on my complexion except for I do have a tinted sunscreen on, but the tint is very sheer, so my skin is peeking through, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me do the other eye first just so that's balanced, and then we'll get into the complexion. So what I have first is, this is the Doll 10, and this is the face and eye palette, and just below my brow bone I just like to do this color right here on top, and this is called Naive, and it's an eyeshadow just to brighten it up if there's any redness. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I have no eyeshadow primer on because Doll 10's eyeshadows, you don't really need a primer with them. There's a primer built in. They last all day and it's really great, so no need for an extra step. So I just go ahead and do that. This whole palette, by the way, is absolutely beautiful. There's a blush, a highlighter, 4 eyeshadow shades. There's this pink shade here called Innocent, which is like one of my favorite eyeshadow shades of all time. But yeah, let's move on. And if you guys see me look to the side, I have a mirror to the side as well, and I tend to vary where I look. Next, I'm going to be using one of the Doll 10 HydraLux shadow liners. These are incredible. If you could color with a crayon, if you could write with a pen, you could use these. Again, they last all day. They have good anti-aging skincare ingredients, because a lot of people, when you're using anti-aging ingredients, you don't necessarily think about anti-aging your eyelids, but that's skin too. The color I'm going in on my lid is this color called Tempted, and this is a gorgeous rose gold shade that I've been like absolutely living in. I did my dominant eye off camera. I should have done my non-dominant, which is what I usually do, but I didn't think. I am left-handed, by the way, but when I do shadows I kind of switch off. But this, you just color it. Super easy. 1, 2, 3. What I love about Doll 10's line and the products is that they're all made to like get you done really quickly. Put your makeup on, makeup's gonna stay on all day, and then you just move on with your day and have a great day. So this color's so pretty. Matches the other eye. Really great. I like it against my blues. You could also line the bottom if you want to. I might. We'll see how time goes with this because I don't want this to be super duper long, but if you guys know me, you know it's going to be long anyway. So I did that. Those also come in 2 other shades. I'll show you really quick. It comes in this color called Lethal, which is like a darker brown, which you could also use as a liner. And then it comes in this beautiful shade also that's similar to the Brighten Up liner that I showed you, and that is called Exposed. Again, it's just a really cream color. I could have used this under my under my brows as well if I wanted to. Next, this is a newer Doll 10 product we have here, and this is the Split Decision Gel Liner. And this is really pretty. It's a gel liner in a pot, and that is not the color I put on the other eye. This one is. I'll show you both of them. So this color is called Total Eclipse, and this color is called Luna. This is a black and this is a brown, and you can see in each little pot they're split. There's a darker shade and then there's a lighter shade with a little sparkle in it. Either way, these are amazing gel liners that glide on easily, last all day, true Doll 10 fashion. I'm going with the brown because it's summer and it's hot, and black's a little darker, and I do like wearing black liner sometimes, but I just feel with this summery easy look to go in with the brown. And I don't know that I've ever done a liquid liner on camera before like this, so I'm going to go ahead with this liner brush. This is an adult 10 brush. I didn't have a adult 10 liner brush. I think this is by Tarte, but we're just going to dip into this. We're going to hope this comes out okay. So, non-dominant hands. Here we go, all awkward and up close. So just go like that. Really pigmented. Really buttery. Of all the makeup I do, I think doing liquid liner is like one of the things I'm absolutely like the worst at, so bear with me. You know guys, I'll say this and I say this every video, I am not a professional makeup artist. I never went to makeup school unless you include the school of QVC, which is kind of where I learned to do my makeup from the vendors demoing on there, and of course good old YouTube. Let's go like this. Really easy, and like I have a shaky hand too, so that's done. We are going to go into the brow, close this up, make sure it's tight so it does not dry out, and this little pot's going to last for years. With my brows, I used the Doll 10 Arch Master in the shade, what is the shade? I think it's Universal, I think that's the name of it, but this is a 3-in-1 brow pencil that is amazing. There is this little like mascara side gel, sometimes I'll use this alone, and then there's the powder side on this little dabber thing, use that too. I'm just going to go in with the pencil today, that's what I did on the other side. Most of the days I will go in with the pencil. I love the slant of this pencil, if you could see it. It really just helps to mimic the brow hairs. And again, it's like a color that matches my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are really light. And this part of my brow is good, but I have really thin tails. I always did. And I dropped it. Hold on, stand by. Told you guys, real person, real video, don't claim to be perfect. I'm so far from perfect, you can't even see the perfect line on my map. And I will be the first to tell you that. So let's just color this in, quick and easy. Get it all in. Hopefully my hand is not in the way. If it is in the way, I apologize. Makes it a little darker to stand out. I really focus on bringing in more of my tails and defining my arch. So yeah. Get this little part right here. Sometimes when I have time I get like a perfectionist with my makeup and I really try to get like every single stroke, but I'll try not to do that today. Plus this is actually not where I do my makeup. I'm used to doing makeup in my other bedroom, and it's always weird recording in here. But my other bedroom, the lighting is even worse than in here, so that's not even an option, believe me. Let's go like this. Do they look about even? They look close enough, right? Cap this so it doesn't dry out, and let's get into the face. Does that look even? Yeah, right? So, brand new product debuting in Doll 10's Hour Show on Wednesday. I think the show is at 10 a.m. Could be wrong, forgetting, sorry. But there's an Hour Show tomorrow, Wednesday, June 20th on QVC. Be sure to tune in. Love the Hour Shows. This is a brand product. I've been using this for a little over a week now and I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to have a separate video reviewing this and another product. We'll post it below. But this is the Skin Reviving Setting Mist Hydrate Prime Set Refresh. Has coconut water, copper tripeptides, and hyaluronic acid in it, and this stuff is incredible. And I'll be the first to admit I'm not a big setting spray person in general. I always could take it or leave it. I've tried a lot of setting sprays in the past and they never really did much for me, but this stuff is really awesome. I use it to prime my skin and then I use it again at the end. Love the component, and it's smaller so you can take it with you. Just spray. And it has this microfined mist, which is really awesome. I love the way it comes out of the component. Let me see if you guys could hopefully see it. Like it just disperses, take a little extra. I do it on my chin too because there's firming properties in it and I need to firm my chin. But yeah, if you want more about this, then check the other video. Dries really quick too, smells good. So we're going to go in with the foundation first. So this is the Doll 10 HydraLux Smoothing Foundation. I'm going in the shade Fair. It's slightly dark on me, but it still works. I think with the skincare and stuff I've been using, I think my skin tone actually lightened up. Is that possible? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm going in with Fair. This is one of my top 2 favorite foundations. The other one also being from Doll 10, the Doll 10 HydraGel Foundation. Going in with this one today because I think I did the HydraGel in the last demo that I did. So I just used 2 pumps. It's buildable to full coverage. What's really great about this foundation is that it has retinol in it, so it's going to help anti-age, smooth lines, and treat your skin as it wears. It wears all day, and it looks like skin too, so it doesn't look cakey. It just doesn't settle into pores. Going in with this end of a double-sided doll 10 brush, I like to stipple end top and tap it in, and it just blends with your skin, and it looks really great like when you blend it in. And then like a few minutes later, like once your skin really like absorbs some of it and really becomes one with it, it looks even more incredible, which is really cool. But Doll 10's complexion products are just so good. I just had my bridal shower. I did a blog post on it. I'll post it below if you want to see. I did my own makeup, and I did go in with a lot of Doll 10 complexion products and a lot of Doll 10 makeup in general, just because they're a brand I've come to know and trust and rely on when I have a big event. Again, if you want the details on that, I will post that blog post in the description. And it'll also be a good time to tell you guys, so check out my blog, because I do a lot more makeup blogs than I do makeup videos. I do a lot more blogs in general than videos. No rhyme or reason, although I guess it is because I do enjoy doing blogs. But blending that in, I like to do another half a pump on my cheeks where I am prone to a little redness, so I just use that much more. Again, this isn't heavy at all. Just tap it in. And you could find Doll 10's line is on QVC. And then it's also on doll10beauty.com. Definitely sign up for the emails, because they do a lot of sales and they do a lot of exclusive kits to the site, which you don't want to miss if you like the line and you like the makeup. Who doesn't want to save money? I want to save money. I'm paying for a wedding this year, so any dollar I could save, I need to save. So I just tend to tap it in and make sure it's blended really well. If you don't want to use a brush, you could totally do this with your fingers too, because I've done that in the past. Bring it in. Make sure it goes to your hairline. And I've been doing this and I forgot to say, bring it a little to your ears and down your neck as well, especially if you wear your hair back, so you don't have a line of demarcation, because that doesn't look good. Telltale sign that you are wearing makeup. But some foundation, Doll 10 HydraLux Smoothing Foundation in Fair. I will list everything below. One other thing too, if you use this and you use the HydraGel, this runs a little darker than the HydraGel. I take a Fair in this, and the HydraGel I could go between Fair and Light, so I just wanted to note that for you guys as well. We're going to go into concealer. Before I go into the HydraBalm concealer, I'm actually going in with Doll 10's Liquid H2O Highlighter, and I use the tiniest amount of this under my concealer, because I don't know if you guys saw it before I started putting makeup on, but my dark circles are really, really dark, and I need all the coverage, all the illumination, and everything I could get to help disguise them. So I just take a tiny little bit. It's a really pretty liquid highlighter too. I don't really use liquid highlighters or highlighters that much on my face in general, because I have shine prone combination skin, but it also works beautiful on your face. I'm just going to tap this in on this side. Hopefully everything is looking good. Tap this in on that side, and it's really lightweight too. You don't even feel, but you feel that you put it on. You put that on before the HydraBalm, and this I am in shade Light. One of my all-time favorite concealers. Love the triangle. You could get into the corner of your eyes. Lasts all day. Doesn't crease. Doesn't settle. So we're just going to make some triangles with the concealer. Color it in. Color this side in. And we're going to let that hang out while we do our contour. I've mentioned this before, and this isn't my tip. I watched this from someone else. I forget who. But I like to let the concealer sit and let the warmth of my skin kind of take it in while I contour. Just because I feel when I do that, it does blend a little better. So we're going in with this beautiful limited edition Doll 10 bronzer. The bronzer itself is not limited edition. It's around all year. But this new really, really pretty packaging that I'm living for right now is limited edition. And this is a Golden Pearl Body Bronzer. You could use this on your face as well as on your body. I'm using it to contour. Has a beautiful huge mirror inside, if you want to say. There is my little camera. But this is the color. There's no shimmer, there's no glitter, it's matte, it's not orange, it kind of is just a very natural looking thing to contour with. So I'm going in with this Doll 10 foundation brush that I do like to contour with, taking very little, tapping off the excess, and let's get to it. A tip I learned from Doris herself, actually. She does videos on their Facebook channel every Sunday night. It's like when you're doing blush and bronzer, stop about here. You don't want to bring it down too much, and it kind of lifts your face. And go for my double chin that I am always trying to make not so double. It's genetics though, partially. And partially is that I'm still trying to lose weight. But alright. We're done. Moving on. No, just kidding. We need to blend this. There have been videos I've done in the past that, like, my contour didn't come out great, and I'm like, oh Diane, I can't believe you still posted it, but not perfect, don't claim to be. Not a professional, clearly, but just blending this in. Bringing this up behind the ears too, so it doesn't just like stop randomly. Let that blend. I love how a good contour just like defines your whole face and lifts it. And this, we're just gonna go in circles. This we're gonna go in circles. I'll use this. I'm gonna put this down. Blend it a little into your hairline. Oh, I forgot. I don't wear my hair up often, but it's day 3 messy hair, and I mean, you see the makeup better when I clip it back. So I just want to go do a little of this here too, because my hairline's kind of big, my forehead's kind of big. So this will kind of just help to make it look not as big, hopefully. And then what I do too, I go back in with the foundation brush and just to kind of clean it up a little. Okay, now let's blend the concealer. All-time favorite concealer brush ever made in the history of the world is by Del 10. Don't know what number it is because it wore off, because I use this and wash it all the time. So now that this is there, I'm going to go in with this fluffier side, and we are going to tap very gently because your eye area is sensitive. Just tapping it. And then the other side. Tapping it in, blending it in. I'm actually really excited. I mean, Del 10 definitely doesn't have enough today's special values on QVC, that's a fact. That is not Del 10's fault, that is the QVC buyer's fault, so maybe if we'll email them and beg for more, they'll give us more. But they have another TSV coming in September, and they're actually going to release a concealer version of this HydraLux foundation, which I cannot wait to get my hands on. I'm so excited for it. I forgot the exact date of the TSV, I know it's before my wedding, like a couple of days before. My wedding's on the 23rd, so I become one of those annoying people that just talk about my wedding so much. I want to say I'm sorry, but you know what? It's 8 years coming, so sorry, not sorry. I am excited to marry the love of my life. Okay? You know. So, there we go. Concealer. Blend it in. And the face looks brighter too after using the Liquid H2O with the concealer. I feel like it really just brightened everything up. Next, we're going to go into blush. I was going to do the blush from this doll face and eye palette because it's really pretty, but I said, you know what, why not show you guys another product too? And this is the Del 10 HydraGel Cream Balm. This is a cute little blush that you could use your fingers on, and I always messed up blush and brush. It is what it is. This is a really pretty pink color, perfect for the summer, and use your fingers really quick. I go in with my pointer and middle finger, tap it. And another tip with applying blush, because I know a lot of people struggle with it, I always did too, is you kind of want to like wait like 2 fingers and then apply up and back, just like the bronzer. And just take it, tap it in. And with blush, like less is more. You don't want to start too heavy. You could always add more. But just take my good old fingers, apply it. How's that look? Does that look alright? Take a drop more back there. Then the other side, just going back in. There you go. I really love blush. I mean, I feel like it's such an underrated like product, and it really just like lifts and like gives color to your whole face. But every time I apply it now, I saw a meme online, and it was like girls like put foundation on to cover off the redness in their skin, and then they put blush on to add some redness back. I thought it was funny, and I always think of that. I mean, it is. It's targeted redness, and you know, it's pink, and it's a different color, and it has a purpose. So since I am a mess, and I don't always do my blush perfectly, like you could see, I just go back in with the contour brush, clean it up. Take my little concealer brush, clean that up. How are we doing on time? 20 minutes already. I knew this wasn't going to be quick. I think if you've watched me, you knew this was not going to be quick either. Almost done though. So let's finish it off. Del 10's Finishing Touch Blending Powder. This is like my favorite powder ever. It lives in my bag. I use it all the time. There's a nice mirror on it as well. Nice like translucent color. Going in with this really old Del 10 angled powder brush. This is like, I don't even know how old, but it's still great because synthetic bristles, wash them, you take care of them, they're going to last. So this is just to help with any excess shine. Blends all my blush and contour together. Take a little because my forehead gets so shiny. Bring it down just to blend the contour that I did on my chin and all that fun stuff as well. Okay, and my eyebrows are still looking good because I usually do my eyebrows after the powder, but I didn't. And need lips. These lips need some color. So I'm going in with one of my all-time favorite Doll 10 lipstick colors, and this is the Doll 10 The Rouge lipstick in a color Shop Till You Drop, which is just a gorgeous, like, pinky nude. So pretty. Smells good too. I love how lipsticks smell like vanilla donuts, but so pigmented. You need one swipe, fills in lip lines. Let me show you. So that's pretty, and I decided, you know what, I want to do lipstick, I want to do lip gloss too. I'm putting gloss over it. So this is a Doll 10 lip gloss, and this is called the, it just says lip gloss. I know there's another fun name for them. I want to say maybe serum lip glosses, but this is a color called Rose About Town, which is a really pretty pink. Love the paddle on this to apply. This is going to give shine and a little more color. One swipe. And there you go. So this is my whole face with Doll 10. It did take 20 minutes plus my eyes, but you know, when I apply it in my room and I'm not talking to you guys at the same time, I also do it a little quicker. But hopefully you like the look. Hope that you enjoyed my little chatting. Again, thumbs up, comment, let's talk if you did like it. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye everybody.